Es muy caliente. Yeah, no.
Oh, no.
Mi culo es en fuego.
What? Oh, here's the exercise place.
Ah, yes, this place of weirdness. Oh, yeah, look what's happening there. Yeah, just exercise, right? There's nothing human centipede looking about that. And look where the dog behind her is.
He's licking her backside.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
That's some weird shit right there, dude.
Right?
It's like that. Is that the family that lays together stays together? Jesus
There's
Christ.
fucking jagoff.
What is the meaning of this?
Someone's trying to eat their own
I'm
genitals.
That's some weird yoga. That's a new kind of yoga. We call that junk yoga. Because everybody's eating ass and shit. What the hell are they doing? Oh, that dog, when he stands up and it's right there. That looks weird. Like the way his body and the dog's tail overlap make it look really weird. Like something's just going on there. So weird. Are these all they thems?
Yes, the Shim Shams.
Oh. Shim Sham Yoga Park?
I'd rather hang out in the city.
Fuck yeah. Where are you at? Is that Times
Looks
Square?
like fucking
Or you
Tokyo or
Or
something.
you're in little fucking, yeah. Fucking Tokyo, brother. What's up? I just went international and said, fuck it.
Yeah, you're flying around the world and shit.
Yep. Oh, wow. I almost got sideswiped by a jet right there. Jesus Christ. Maybe I shouldn't be flying around like Superman tonight. Oh, Christ. Tell me a story, man. I want you to tell me a story in the tradition of the Jonesboro fucking story fest.
Oh.
I want you to fucking throw one down, man. Just tell me what kind of music you need. I want you to come straight off the dome and like a fucking monster and create.
Oh my god.
So I know you can do it. I believe in you 1,000%.
What are you trying to take this back in time? What's going on here?
Where do you want to go, man? Welcome, everyone, to the first annual Ludkast Jonesboro-style Story Fest.
Yep, the storytelling capital of the world.
There it is. Tell us about it.
Well, you see, many moons ago, it was good Southern hospitality to be able to tell a story. That way you could relate to other people and give them a bit of history while you were at it. So, in the good old town of Jonesboro, Tennessee, which was actually part of, it wasn't even Tennessee back in the old days, it was a part of North Carolina. And they actually tried to create a state called Franklin. Now, not everybody was agreeing with this. As you can see, things have changed since then, but back in the old days, that's what they called it. They called it Franklin, Jonesboro, Franklin. And there are many stories about emancipation and slavery and all kinds of stuff. Over the Mountain Men, all these things. But the real story, I guess, begins when good old Uncle Swigger, you know,
Audio.
Uncle Swigger was, you know, trying to get somewhere, trying to make something out of himself.
He was trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
Because that's all it took to get out of town back then. He was just trying to get somewhere special.
I had places to go and people to do.
People to do. Many women, Swigger.
White women. Oh, wait, that was illegal back then, y'all. No.
And as you know, good old Uncle Swigger, he had a gift that we had talked about previously. So we won't go into too much detail about it, but Uncle Swigger could lick some feet real nice and clean and massage them just right.
I sand the corns and the boils and bunions right off your feet like 40 grit sandpaper. Oh, yes, that's very good.
Well, Swigger had some other talents as well. He was a very talented guitar player. He could play that southern slide like you'd never heard. Why, in fact, many of the more modern guitar players have taken the Swigger style and tried to make it their own.
Continue, please. I didn't mean to interrupt your flow. So nice.
Well, you see, that back in them days, that southern type of blues wasn't appreciated too much up in them neck of the woods. There was a lot more banjo playing was going on around there. And so Uncle Swigger, he had a little bit of trouble when he went through Jonesboro.
The sheriff's always on my tail. I don't know what I ever done. I've never done no wrong. Try to be a good man, but he don't like my kind. Said we just boys. Anyhow, please continue.
There happened to be quite a large group of these gentlemen in town that wore these white robes with pointy hats. And they never seemed to take too kindly to Swigger and all his Delta blues kind of playing. Well, one night, they lit a cross right in front of his apartment.
It's a little toasty on the front lawn. We didn't start no bonfire. Our neighbors done. I like your pointy hat. Mr. Johnson, what I done wrong? You came over with your little pointy white hat on. Why are you hiding behind that mask? That's what ends, because that's when the house burnt down and we had to leave, and I never wrote another note after that on that song. That's where it ends.
So good old Uncle Swigger. He always liked to make the best out of things no matter what. So he decided to hit the road and, just see what he could find somewhere else.
Sometimes you just gotta mosey on down the road.
Yep, he's on down the road. That's actually one of a Swigger original. I think y'all remember hearing that.
He's on down the road. He's on down the road. Yeah, well, that came much later. And that became more the property of my descendants, as numerous as they were.
Yeah, Swigger did have a love for the ladies.
Oh,
he
Lord.
He replicated himself just about everywhere he went.
Well, when you have a gift, like I happen to have been gifted, it leads to a lot of strange places, young man. I cannot explain some of the things that I have seen in this lifetime. But when you go sucking on people's toes, particularly the women folk, the wildest things tend to happen after that. Shit. Anyhow, please continue with your story. I am loving it so far.
Well, so good old Swigger jumped up on the Appalachian Trail and headed south. Because winter was starting to set in, and, well, he didn't want to freeze to death. So he ended up down by somewhere in Georgia parts, I tell you. He found himself on this pecan farm, and, well, he wanted to make a couple bucks, so he decided to help with the harvest. And as you know, Swigger loved him some pecan pie.
Oh, the best. Who could deny that pie?
And then
especially if left out in an open window to cool off, I can never walk by and not take it off that windowsill and run on out of there and eat that up. Oh, yeah.
Oh, and it turns out he liked to go in the barn and find himself a heifer that had some full titties and just wash down that sweet pecan pie with fresh milk.
Oh. Especially when you get that calcium plug out of there and you just shoot it into the pie. Just blast some of that shit off. And it's kind of like cottage cheese, but it's really warm. It's kind of like mozzarella, like warm mozzarella when it's still wet and kind of sloppy. It's pretty good. I don't know. It's better than
Well,
nothing.
he likes sucking on them Brazil nuts too, you know.
Oh.
there's another name for them,
What
but
is that other name? I'm